Swear that all of this is new to me. And I know that we was fighting, but I can't let you make no fool of me. She just tryna do the right thing, yeah. Put her cards on the table, yeah. Strike the pussy like lightning, yeah. Oh, I would if I was able.
Yeah, you know that I can do it
We
for
in
you.
the race, but we relapsing each other. I'm crashing in love for real. Swear we passing the time. I act like I know the deal. I'm just asking for mine, some passion, some time, but still I keep thinking, am I tryna foot the bill? The only thing I know is right. Got the spice, fit my type, baby. It's on sight, it's a go, go, go. She give me just so indecisive. Don't know if it's right, baby, but I like it for show. Bring it back for the one time, baby. Right, got the spice, fit my type, baby. It's on sight, it's a go, go, go. But still I wonder, are you hype for the love of my life, baby? No, I might never know, no. Yeah, I'm on the jack, shorty, and a little weed. I'm on the back, shorty. This feel like it'll lead. Put you on the map, shorty. Build this energy. I got that woody in you got a friend of me. I hope she get that line, and that's part of the problem, cause she get it every time. Forget about the culture, I'm just trying to cut the line. Baddies that side of the frame, but I see you through the blinds. Swear I'm trying. Shawty right, got the spice, fit my type, baby. It's on sight, it's a go, go, go. She give me chills so indecisive, don't know if it's right, baby, but I like it for show. Let me hear that one more time. Shawty right, got the spice, fit my type, baby. It's on sight, it's a go, go, go. But still I wonder, are you hype for the love of my life, baby? No, I might never know, no.
Welcome back for another episode of the GhettoRig podcast, guys. My name is Eddie, for those who don't know it. To my left, we have Jay. And behind the cameras, well, actually, he's got a camera on him today, is Miggy.
Oh, reveal.
Before we get started, shout out to our official sponsors, the UFC Gym Largo and Pinellas Park and Vitality Wellness Center. So go check those things out, guys. Links in the description. If anyone's in here yet, we'll let us know in the chat, guys. We'll shout you out. What you guys got for us today?
Well, I got Eddie looking like a sweetheart right now.
Oh, really?
He looks like he's going out on date night. Is that do you dress up for us? Is that what it is?
You know what? Maybe I did.
I like it.
I wanted to dress up a little bit for the pod today.
Pause, bro.
You know?
Pause.
Why not?
Pause.
Pause for what?
It's not for just
Pause,
you,
man.
bro.
A little gay, bro. But anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out last episode,
It's for the boys.
definitely go check out the last episode. It was hilarious, and it would have been fun. Hey, Emily, I see you in the chat. Last episode was pretty cool. Chris was very funny, and the episode before that, Adam was very funny too. You know what I mean? So check those two out.
Adam was more informative. Chris was a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
Chris had some good funny stories.
Missing an HDMI cable.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Peruano in the chat. Thanks, bro.
He just simply forgot to connect it.
Thanks, bro. Trying to be just like you, Peruano.
Nice shoes.
Yeah, but yeah, so check those two episodes out. They're pretty cool. We've been blasting. I don't know. Let us know if you like the shorts. We've been putting a bunch of shorts out and clips on Instagram.
How many out by today, Miggy?
Bro, we
Probably
got
5 or 6.
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 of them.
And we'll schedule some more probably today. We could just probably schedule. We can just set the upload to do it and leave the computer and schedule some of the previous ones that we have, because we have a bunch actually.
Starting to flood that with the social media, so you're gonna see a lot more of those. Which this Opus Clip thing, man, is legit.
Some bitch, man.
Yeah, yeah. There's very minimal interference on our end, which is great.
I have very little complaints from what it puts together. Not like it's perfect, right?
No.
But
at 90%, bro,
it
at
does
90% of the work.
It does well. Really, the only big issue that's like something that's kind of annoying is low audio, which in fact is our fault.
Yeah,
it's not the AI's fault. You know what I mean? Like,
it's so bad that they don't give you the option to be able to just boost the
that's
the volume
crazy. Like, in the thing, it just has like a little volume thing that's already maxed out, right? Like max volume.
Is there a way we can run the audio through
we could just
another
put it
app and bump it up
100%.
and then just
throw it in? We throw it in Premiere and just
bump it up and then
you
just
could actually,
put the bumped up.
I just thought about that. Yeah. You could download the actual video from Opus Clips, and then you can
just throw it in Premiere, even CapCut, whatever you want.
Boost.
Or even why do that? Why don't we just take, instead of doing multiple videos, we just take the main video, bump it up, and throw it into Opus Clip, and call it a day.
Then instead of having to bump clip per clip,
per clip, you just bump up the whole thing up front.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe.
That you could do, yeah. That's one.
Yeah, because YouTube is gonna get what YouTube is gonna get. Thanks, Eddie. I do like his jacket too. You know, we bump it up and then
I don't know what year it's from. That's what I want to know. I didn't check.
It's probably like 2024.
No, I don't think so. Santander hasn't. I don't think has sponsored them for at least like a couple years.
Yeah,
I think so.
Interesting. But yeah. So that's what's going on. Oh, today we had a pretty legit class. Brian Dyer was teaching, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. That's always fun.
We did some deep half, and then he had to go watch football, so I kind of did a little bit of.
I will have to say that the little bit of familiarity that I have with deep half is due to Brian and Adam. For sure.
They play that game a lot, and I like deep half. Especially I think for my body style, I think it works.
I do too. I mean, when I get mounted, I'm looking for deep half.
Yeah,
that's my thing. I'm gonna look for quarter guard and I'm gonna work my way from ankle all the way to crotch and get that deep half, bro.
Yeah, that's the basics of it. But yeah, other than that, we are in the month of December, so the holidays are coming up. I don't put it out right away that most likely closer to Christmas. Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, so the Christmas falls right 24th falls right on a Tuesday. We probably won't have an episode.
We won't have an episode.
We'll try have an episode on the 26th, although I don't promise that,
No promises, but I don't see why not.
Yeah.
I don't really see why not.
Mm-hmm. It is my day off, so
I'm back to work probably on the 20th. We probably only have like the 24th and 25th off, and
it's my first Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I joined the company after
the
holidays.
Talking about that, bro, apparently Colombia in the month of December, they like lit up the entire city and put a bunch of lights and fireworks and shit. It's pretty cool. Like if you pull it up, Miggy. I didn't know this.
Have you guys gotten your Christmas shopping yet?
I am done.
I'm almost done. Well, on my part, I'm basically done. Emily's got some stuff to take care of. That's on.
Yeah,
her,
no,
but...
I'm done. You were the last person, and I took care of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done. I got everyone covered, including even my Secret Santa that we're doing between me, Miguel, and the guys, which was real easy for me. Actually, I haven't quite got the gift yet, but I know it's like an easy grab.
What I'm gonna get.
What's it called?
Colombia month of December festivities. I don't know, just something like that.
Festivities.
Yeah, because so apparently they light up the entire say
Little Candles Day.
Well, that's I think
Dia de Velitas kicks off on December 7th.
But on a December 1st, apparently the entire city gets lit up with light displays everywhere, fireworks.
It looks
it's
like on
cool.
December 7th. They
yeah,
do like
look at this shit, bro. Like look at this shit. Right, everything is lit up. Like pull up some of those very first pictures. Like by the river, because they have a river that goes through the city. All that river is that's light up. That's the river lit up, like across. And if you go to Instagram, you can pull up some clips on there, which is kind of cool. Because if you're sitting in one of those higher up Mirador, which is like area to look like a lookout area. The entire city is like fireworks, lights. It's super cool actually. So that's actually one. I want to do that next year in December. I want to be there on the December 1st.
Yeah.
And which falls on a Monday, which is perfect because then I'll come back on a Tuesday. You know, you see that whole festivity thing, or even come back on a Wednesday. And another thing I want to do is the flower festival, which is really cool too. That's in August. And that one is legit because from everywhere people come in and they make these gigantic flower arrangements, I guess, or whatever you want to call them, and the entire city is just like a whole like festival. And
I think next year's the year we go to a Formula One race.
is that what we're doing? Where do you want? Where are you thinking going?
Austin.
Austin? Why Austin?
Just the closest, probably gonna be the most cost effective. Either Austin or if like the flight ends up not being much more expensive to go to like Canada, maybe.
Yeah, I was about to
Canada.
say Canada,
But definitely not Vegas or Miami.
no,
I
not
can't
Vegas or
afford
Miami.
that.
Yeah, Canada
think
is
even
probably
Austin's
going to be
gonna
the
be
most
expensive.
cost effective. The reason I say that is because you can fly into Burlington, Vermont, which is 2 hours away from Montreal
Mm-hmm.
of driving. And last time I flew there, it was like a $220 ticket,
That's not
direct flight,
bad. That was round trip.
round trip. And then you just rent a car, you drive there, get a hotel, and then within a city. If we land within a city, we don't need transportation
Mm-hmm.
because like the metro system, the bus system is really, really good. You don't need
And-
transportation, so you can avoid renting a car if you fly directly to Montreal. But if you don't,
Mickey, can you see if the F1 calendar for 2025 is out? I don't think they've released it yet.
yeah, Peruano threw in there. I love Colombia. Yeah, that's our our friend Oleg was running around the entire Medellin and screaming, "I love
So
Colombia."
they do have the calendar for 2025.
Yeah, and it's probably like those tickets are probably bought. I'm not even gonna lie.
So
You probably won't be able to pull it up.
Canada, June 13th
Yeah,
to
June
June
13th.
15th. And then we have Austin. Where's Austin? Oh, USA. There's multiple. Las Vegas, Austin. So October 17th to the 19th. Oh, so it's like either the first half of the season or in the second half.
Can you go and look up tickets
Yeah, see if
the
they
prices?
have tickets for each one yet.
for the ticket prices are gonna be the same. Formula One ticket prices are gonna be the same, but I'm saying
Do
like
the
flight.
do the location. Just say August. Or not sorry. F1 2025 Austin tickets. Or okay, yeah, that works. What was this?
Yeah, those tickets are not gonna be cheap. I'm
A
telling
few
you that
hundred
right
bucks. It looks like for
39.
general admission.
now. Yeah, that's general admission.
Yeah, but that's for the whole weekend. You
Yep.
have to remember that. So it's not like you're going to do something for a few hours. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah, it's a
busy a whole
3-day
week.
pass, yeah.
You're not busy, but you have something to do for a few hours, 3 days straight.
Yeah, and I've been to Austin. Austin is a badass place. You want some badass barbecue, bro? Austin is the place to be.
So is that Austin? Yeah, that's Circuit of the Americas. Yep.
Although Austin is very, very
Coda.
liberal, very liberal. So
Coda. Now see how much Canada's gonna be. I don't know the name of that.
Canada is gonna be
Montreal,
everything in
yeah.
Canada is gonna be a little bit
2025
cheaper
Montreal.
because you're getting like a 25% discount on a money exchange. So it's a little bit on a cheaper side in Canada. Yeah, Formula One World Championship. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-mm.
Under that, yep. Canada tickets. I thought it would be more actually.
No, why?
269 euros.
No, that is it euros. Okay,
Yeah, it says
so
euro.
it's going to be about
Around the
$300.
Around the same.
Yeah, a little bit cheaper.
I don't know what would be a better track to maybe go to.
Hmm.
You got a couple other different options here.
Yeah, but those are the expensive ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those with the seats.
It's cool,
and-
man. Like they name the grandstands after the corners, so like
Mhm.
it tells you, like some of them are on certain corners, so it'll say
Lane Stroll.
I think the best spots are in those stretches, like the very end of the
privilege
stretch
12,
where
like
they
that's
start, like that straightaway, like when they actually slow down, because that's where they pick up the top speed.
I think probably the coolest place to be is in front of the paddock to see
Yeah.
them coming into the pits and like doing.
Yeah, well, the paddock stubs, bro.
Yeah, that's the most expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally going to be the most expensive. Yeah, it's the Paddock Club, or you can be on that main straight in front of the paddock.
I'm just not a big of a fan of F1. It's just cars aren't my thing, so I just don't feel like it's worth it.
Well, the thing is
to
over there.
spend that type of money.
The thing is over there. Even if you don't go to the Formula One races, the entire city is brewing. So even if you're not you're not there for the race. Like there's so much shit to do in the city. Like you can just like walk around. Like they have concerts in different areas. They start in the morning and finish at night. Like you have a bunch of nice restaurants. Like the old city of Montreal. They call it the poor man's France because everything is very French influenced. And they have a whole old city. They have a Asian, like they have the Asian like a part of the city that's all Asian. You know what I mean? It's pretty legit. There's a lot of shit to do.
A lot of places have that though. They have it's like a section Chinatown.
Chinatown, yeah. They have a Chinatown in Montreal, which is really legit.
Why is that called Lance? Why is it called Lance Stroll there? That area. Lance Stroll Grandstand. Oh, it's probably like
it's probably one of their drivers.
It is one of the driver. That is one of the drivers' names. Not a very good driver, so I'm just wondering why that. Was
go to the tickets all the way to like €500. Like reduce the price on top. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So okay, so there's only one ticket, which is Ground Pass.
Yeah.
What does that give you? Hit the yeah. No, go back. That little thingy next to it. Yeah. What does it say? Ticket description, go ahead.
General admission passes give access to the following areas between grandstands 15, 24, 22, and the hairpin behind grandstand 34, close to grandstand 33. Space is limited, and if you're an early bird, you'll have a better chance to catch the best observation post. With tickets, you can visit the exhibits in the center of the track as well.
Nice.
So it's just general admission, right? So you can go to like.
You can walk around
basic,
the grounds, I guess.
You can go to basic areas. You don't have any seats, basically.
Mm-hmm. Which is going to be, 3 days of standing around, that's going to be a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are the cheapest seats to, like, slowly go up?
Seats?
Yeah, to actually get, like, into one of the grandstands. $600?
Is that the cheapest? Go back up?
Yeah,
go
600.
back? No, yeah, 609. Yeah, that right there.
I think I'd pay it if I'm going to a Formula One event at that point.
You're going to want to walk around, bro.
Yeah, but I'm also going to want to sit and watch the race.
That's true, but anytime I've gone to the our St. Petersburg Grand Prix, we've had the seats. I prefer walking around.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Because you see a lot more. You don't like the sport.
No, I do. You get to watch the race, but before the race and after the race, there's so much shit to do to walk around and do.
Yeah, I know you get to walk around, but during the sport, you want to sit there and watch it. I mean,
but during the race, remember, you can walk to a different location where the car's coming through, because if you're sitting in that area, you have to wait until they come around in a circle. So the majority of the time, you're not seeing shit.
Not really. There's always cars going on the track. The track's not that long, and at the end of the day, it takes like a minute. And
I'm just telling you, bro. In St. Pete Grand Prix,
yeah, but it's not the same. I mean, these guys are taking like a minute and 20 seconds to go around these tracks.
So what I'm trying to say,
20 drivers.
St. Pete Grand Prix, the best spots are in a parking lot.
I don't know. I've sat where in front
not
of
parking,
the straight.
Parking garage.
I've sat in front of the straight where they the starting grid is and the paddock, as you'd say, is, and that shit's very nice.
Yeah, so for me the best is the parking garage, because from the third floor of parking garage you see the grandstands all the way through from the airport all the way where they're coming through, and then you see that big stretch where they pick up the top speed and stop, and if you walk across to the other side of the parking garage you can see the rest. So the parking garage is the best.
I have no idea what parking garage you're talking about right there.
I'm talking about the Dali parking garage. Like right next to Dali, there's that parking garage.
Yeah, that's where we took photos, actually, Miggy.
Yeah. That Dali parking garage is the best spot. Like, it's better seats than grandstands.
How do you just go in there?
You just go in there. Because that's part of the general admission. So you walk up, you go to the garage, go to the third floor.
Okay.
And if you have seats with you, you just like lawn chairs or whatever, you just put them down and post up.
All I heard last time I went to that St. Pete Grand Prix was zoom,
Yeah.
zoom, zoom. That's all you could see.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like being close to the track is, especially if you're next to that straightaway, is when the cars go and start slowing down or they coming off the turn, the rubber hits you right in the face. You have to really watch out because the rubber from the tires literally will hit you in the face.
I like this smell of the rubber and gasoline and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's part of the experience.
I don't.
Yeah, it's cool because like over there, like I think the majority of the fun is seeing all the other shit because there's an area where they let you like change a tire. They kind of like show you how to do it, or they show you how to they change tires and things like that, and then you can check out the cars that are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Yeah,
Vendors.
it's a lot more than just going to the race.
Yeah.
I was on a boat yesterday.
How was that, Miggy? You going out there with the new rig set up for the first time?
Yeah.
Finally with the right SD cards and extra batteries.
I was kitted out.
Yeah.
I had extra batteries and everything. It was tough. It was a rough ride. A lot of throwing up. But
Yeah.
once you empty your stomach, it's not that bad. You can't throw up anything else.
Hey, man, that's how the body works.
I drank a little bit of water just to rehydrate myself. That went out 30 minutes later, but
Oh, damn. It was that bad.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Somebody dropped their phone.
In the water?
Yeah, dude, everybody went silent. All you hear was bloop. Was that your phone? Oh my god.
Oh, talking about that.
That's fucking crazy.
Apparently, Apple Care. If you buy Apple Care, that covers if somebody stole your phone.
If you get the Apple Care Plus.
Yes, Apple Care Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, don't false advertise, Jay. It's not
Yeah.
Apple Care. Apple Care
Care
Plus.
Plus.
It's different. It costs more.
It does cost more. It does cost more, but if you elect to pay monthly, it costs even more. You got to pay it all in once, and it costs less.
Yeah, I'm about to get a new phone here pretty soon. Probably after Christmas. Once that.
You probably
Yeah.
get deals on that. Look into taking it into Apple Store because when I did mine,
I'm not doing
Apple
a
Store,
trade-in.
Apple Store gave me a better trade-in.
I'm not doing a trade-in.
Why not?
I just figured that I'd rather have a backup phone because every time I've broken a phone, I've had to use like someone else's backup phone. I've never had my own, and I think it'd be a smart thing
That's
to have.
interesting.
Two, eventually when I get a drone, I'd like to have a designated drone like monitor that I don't have to like use my own phone. I can just plop that in there and use that. Three, to use as a monitor on my camera. I can have a dedicated phone for that. I don't have to use my phone. That when I'm using the camera, I can't use my own phone. Things like that.
Cool.
That's why I won't trade it in. Just because. I mean, another thing was too is my phone's so old. Like, of course, I wasn't doing like a deal trade in. It was just like base trade in what they would give me. My phone will be $195 in good condition. It is not in good condition, so it'll only be worth $95 to T-Mobile. And
That's what I was saying. Apple Store, they don't give a shit what condition it's in. They're giving you top trade-in.
Okay.
Yeah, Apple Store
They
gives
do
you
give
top
good
trade-in.
money. I don't think it's worth it for me to trade in or not trade in my phone. It's just too slow. The screen's starting to have tactile issues. It's freezing on apps from time to time, and I just have to close everything and open it up again.
That's
Yeah.
weird because I have the same phone as you, and mine isn't having any issues.
Mine has been dropped a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
don't
hey,
Mine has concussions.
don't update them
Uh,
anymore. Don't update them
Let
anymore.
me tell you something.
I can't even update.
I don't think anyone's phone here has a harder concussion than mine.
Yeah? What'd you do? Oh, you dropped it from the second floor. I remember.
The whole
In
back,
Sarasota.
the whole that shit is doing worse than the Chihuahua skid,
I don't know how mine
Like-
hasn't cracked.
bro.
No idea how the fuck my shit.
Yo,
is not cracked.
OtterBox is a good fucking case, bro, because that phone is still performing like
Yeah.
really good. Of course, the back part is shattered completely, but the front still good, and it does fine. I think that
I haven't got to test out the new glass backs on these new iPhones.
yeah, ours aren't very good.
Mine's fine though.
Mine did pretty well until I dropped it off a balcony.
Yeah, well, I'll do it.
That'll do it, yeah.
I've
Bro,
dropped.
that shit was so loud. I'll never forget the sound of that like smack. It wasn't like a it was a smack, like something smacked a wall almost. Like it was bad. It was so loud. Everyone like just stopped eating and looked behind, and when it hit the floor, it like hit at an angle and then smacked and then slid and hit like a pot that was sitting right next to this lady. She was sitting down eating, and I can tell she kind of like got scared by it because it like shot over. Like when it hit the
And
floor,
you had a
like,
case on?
I had the OtterBox on, yeah.
And he's
I
still
don't
cracked?
remember if
Yeah,
this
the back
is,
only.
I don't know. I don't remember if my current phone's the one, but I dropped one of my phones off my motorcycle, going about 70 off on
Damn. Did it do the
US
click?
19.
Remember,
click,
you told
click,
me
click, click?
you went and traded in that you didn't know that Geek Squad would just do that shit for you. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that probably happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ended up getting it fixed eventually.
So, Miggy, this boat you were on,
changed or whatever.
Yeah.
you got any pictures of the boat? Any fish? What was the
I have
catch
two
like?
videos of that hassle. The first one's going out, which I threw
Why
up going
asshole?
about 35 miles per hour. Huh?
Why asshole?
Hassle.
Oh, hassle. I thought you said asshole. I'm like, huh?
Which is
Well,
complete.
there was an asshole apparently.
There was an asshole. Like, I asked this guy if I could interview him, and he was like okay with it. And then I went to click like a microphone. I was like, just put this on whenever you get a second. We'll get the interview done. And then he was like, no, I don't want to do the interview while I'm fishing. I only want to do one thing at a time. I'm like, all right, bro. You don't have to give me an attitude about it. I didn't tell him that, but I was just like, okay.
Huh? Was he fishing?
He was fishing.
Bishop almost killed the fat white dude at Taco Bell. That story was hilarious. Oh, shit.
I didn't hear it.
What about the videos?
You got videos
So-
of yourself hacking?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. I was about to say.
No.
Is he filming himself?
No. I have a video of the morning going out with very high waves, but you can't really tell in the video. And then I have another one in the middle of the day where I just pan around the boat, and you can just see the other dude that was throwing up with me just laying down, bro, just trying to get through it. And I was like, bro, I feel you. I'm right there with you.
Do you
brother.
always get seasickness?
Often now when I'm out there, yes.
Why don't you just take some Dramamine
Doesn't
before?
work.
Doesn't?
I took it last time and I still got seasick. What they told me to try next is this other thing that's like Dramamine. I don't remember what it's called though. It should be right next to it at the.
Yeah, at the store.
Yeah.
And aren't there like bracelets or some shit? They have
I've
these
heard
bracelets.
about that too.
Oh,
But the thing is, I would never expect to get seasick. When I'm out inshore, it doesn't happen. I don't get seasick when I'm inshore. When I'm out offshore, though, with those high-ass waves, it feels like a tanker just went by you. So you get these really, really big 4-foot waves that are just shaking the whole entire boat.
So why are they keep sending you on this trip if you like?
Because
if
it
you-
makes money and they pay you.
a man can never be a woman. Huh? All right, Randy.
I don't know where this came from.
Randy.
I was gonna ask you about the. Oh, how did the fishing go? Did they do well?
They did very well. They caught their limit on red snappers, so I was able to get extra triggerfish and red snapper.
Yeah.
I don't know, Randy. I don't know, Randy, who you are. Looks like you got a lot of rage, bro. Why you raging so much, bro?
That man in timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, put him on a 5-minute timeout.
He already did it. He already did it. Oh shit.
Fucking Randy.
All right, there you go.
So
Go look at a corner and think about your actions.
Go
so
stand
they
in the
did
corner,
well.
bro.
They did well with the limit. What
Yeah.
you
So
said
back
red
to what I
snapper,
was saying
else?
before this fucking asshole. Yeah, they did very well. They got red snappers, they got triggerfish, they got mangrove snappers, they got a bunch of vermilion snappers as well. So
Yeah.
they got a couple of those. Lane snappers, they didn't really catch legal limits.
Well, can you pull them up? Because I have no idea what the fuck you're
Oh,
talking
a
about right
shit ton of
Yeah,
red.
pull up the fish.
They caught a shit ton of red grouper, like big red groupers.
Yeah?
Too. Yep.
now. What's the limit on those?
You can't keep
They're
them at the
not.
moment. They're not legal.
Yeah, they're not in season right now, probably.
But yeah, they were catching honks just like this one right
Bro,
here.
that's a ChatGPT AI photo right there of red grouper. What the fuck?
Yeah, but this is what they were catching out there, just like that big. And that's
Damn.
all they were catching, bro, for a minute. Like just big red groupers in there.
Oh,
just-
that's a fun. That's gotta be a fun fight, man.
Yeah, and then they were catching. They caught a couple vermilion snappers.
Oh, that size?
Yeah, they're not that big. They're smaller, but they're really good eating. They caught American red snapper.
What else red snapper out there?
I have no idea, but that's just what they're called.
Yeah, American red.
And they
snapper.
caught two, like this big right here.
Nice.
So fucking tanks.
Yeah.
And
Can you keep those right now?
Yeah, they opened the limit back up in Florida because they only caught, I believe, 80% of their total catching or harvest limit, whatever the fuck they call it.
What was the other one you mentioned that they didn't catch?
Triggerfish. I actually got myself a triggerfish. Apparently, it's one of the best eating fish out there.
Bro, I've heard it's really just
How
a
big
bitch
was it?
I heard it's a bitch to clean.
So it depends.
I've caught some fat triggers.
They depend. So you can catch them from like this size to like this size.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucking tanks.
Yeah.
Big slabs, dude.
And they're a strong motherfucker too.
They put up a very good fight. According to the captain, when he was pulling one up, he was like, "Yeah, this is a triggerfish, man. And they fight till the end, all the way to the surface."
They're very strong,
Crazy
very
teeth.
aggressive.
Crazy teeth.
Yes.
Kind of like
crazy
sheep's head teeth, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, but even stronger, I'd say, than sheep's head. Like they'll take a chunk out of stuff.
Sheeps have teeth. These guys have tooths.
Yeah. So very very aggressive, and even like your brother, he has a triggerfish in his tank, right? Small triggerfish, and even that motherfucker's aggressive. He'll go up to your brother and bite him, right? And
yeah, super aggressive.
they're known to be very aggressive.
One of the deck mates, the crewmates at Hubbard's, she had her finger bit off by a triggerfish. She said she can't even grow nail anymore.
Oh shit.
Oh, the tip?
So you know why it's called a triggerfish?
Yeah, because of that little.
So if you see the top spine, the very very top one, that won't go down unless you press the one right behind it, the little trigger. So you could push that down as hard as you can. It won't go down, and then if you touch the little one behind it, push it down,
trigger.
then the other one becomes loose.
So did they call trigger? What else did they catch? What else? What you say they didn't catch? They didn't catch something. You said.
They didn't catch black grouper. They didn't catch
Something with snappers. It had to do with snappers.
Lane.
snappers.
Which was that?
They're-
Lame or lane?
They have like this
Lane,
yellow.
they have these yellow stripes.
These they didn't catch any keepers.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. They were
Pretty fish, very very pretty.
So the
fish in
biggest
person.
ones,
it's
biggest
very good too.
biggest ones were the groupers, the red groupers.
Yeah. The red groupers, they're just out of season, but they were really big catches. It's kind of sad though because sometimes you pull one up, if you don't throw them in quick enough, they'll die. They will not go down at all, even if you vent them.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, that's always a weird thing for me because it's like if you catch it, right, and for whatever reason something happens and the fish swallows the hook, or in this case you're out deep sea fishing, right, and it's hard to catch and release because these fucking fish are going under this change of pressure that all those gases are blowing up in their stomach. They literally can't swim down. Then you go through the whole process of venting them. By the time you vented them, the motherfucker's been out the water where he did. So it's a weird thing to me because why are we putting this stuff to waste?
Yeah, they should just let you eat it.
They should just let you eat it. But how will they know?
Exactly.
How would you know? Right? That's the whole thing, right? So it's a double-edged sword because you can't just say, guys, if it happens, you can go ahead and eat it. Bro,
but at Hubbard's,
us foreigners are gonna have a fucking field day with anything, redfish.
At Hubbard's, they understand the importance of conservation and trying to get those fish out. Like you barely even have time to take a shot of the fish because hey, you got your shot. It's going. Whoop, you're taking mid shot and they throw it out, bro. And it did happen with one. Like I was taking a B-roll footage shot, and he just fucking tossed it out, and he almost did not make it.
So.
Miguel.
Joe is saying he had a 5-minute fight with a rock.
Yeah, I saw that. He got a rock. That's what we call a rockfish. I got a few stick fish last week getting fishing.
How was that, by the way?
I caught a trout. That was about it. And then my buddy caught a trout. One of my buddies that works with me.
What did you do with it?
Released it, yeah. I didn't have a cooler or nothing like that. I kept fucking. So I went fishing today. Didn't catch anything. We only went fishing for an hour, maybe 45 minutes. In this place in Seminole, can't say the spot. It ain't my spot. If it was my spot, I really wouldn't give a fuck. But these motherfuckers, these white boys, they specific on their spots and shit. Bro, they're so specific that when they take videos of themselves at the spot, they blur the background of the mangroves. Yeah, bro. They don't want you knowing the
taking-
fucking spot.
I was taking
Even professional, like, you can go NLBN's page right now, and if you scroll far enough, because I've had to look through their page through the work, right? If you scroll far enough, you'll find videos of them when they're catching, like, these fat-ass snooks under these bridges. They blur the whole background because they don't want people knowing where the spot is where this fat-ass snook is. People are like that, bro. But I went wade fishing, actually. I got some waders that I ordered on Amazon.
What's wade fishing?
Like the overalls with the boots,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you can go
yeah.
in the water and not get wet. I got some of those, and we went wade fishing. It was fun. I need to get a new rod, that's for sure.
Why?
It's just too stiff. So from what I didn't know this until now. So like when I did my research for rods, right? When it comes to casting, bait caster rods, but casting rods, a lot of people recommend a good all-around rod is to get something that's medium heavy, right? But I didn't know that Penn is a notorious brand for when they say medium heavy, they mean like extra fucking heavy, right? They just that's just them, right? When they make something heavy duty, they're gonna fucking make it really, really heavy. And so I bought a medium heavy Penn casting rod, and that was a very bad decision of mine. I need to get something either like a medium heavy of a different brand, right? Like a Daiwa or Shimano, or I'm probably just gonna go to like a medium, even though I'm not gonna do a Penn rod. I'm looking at a St. Croix, but it's just St. Croix is pretty expensive, and I mean they have their Triumph is like $115, which is like around the same price that I paid for my rod. In reality, that I could go and get something like that, or maybe pay a little bit more. They actually have your Mojo Bass, I don't know if it's the newer or older version. It's painted differently, but it says Mojo Bass X, just like
Mine's
yours.
purple.
It's purple too, but I'm saying like the tag where it says Mojo Bass, because I've seen yours. The actual tag where it says it is different. I don't know if it's like a newer version or something. $175 right now.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So I was looking at that one too. I might pull the trigger on one of those.
It sounds like it's on sale.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I think it's on sale.
we got the
But
UFC.
also, like I said, it's not the same. It looks like it might be a slightly different model, or like a different, like either it's the older version of yours or the newer version. It's already old again. Like I don't know.
Who
But
knows, dude? There's
So,
so
by
many
the way, today-
specifications.
I
yes, we've had to run into that at work, bro. With listen to this shit. You know what it is to look at like if I told you, Jay, like okay, there's this rod that is the serial number is PHYZD, and then that's like PHYZDF, and you're like, man, but why does it have an F on it? And I can't find the one with the F on it. Is that something different, bro? We had to like break our brains on this shit at work, man. It's so annoying because we do like websites for different tackle companies and stuff like that, and so we put the products in. We have to go and find that exact one to put the photo of that exact one. That shit's so annoying.
But what's the difference?
It's just stupid shit. Like,
bro, it's stupid.
Like one version that has the F is a bent butt version of the rod, so it's a regular rod, but it's bent at the butt so that you could put it onto your boat.
And
Like
rod
it's
holder.
just stupid shit. Like the letters mean something. It's just we're not experienced in the fishing industry to be like, oh.
And not all brands abide by the same rules.
Yeah.
They all do their own specifications.
So they're regulated.
Yeah. It's there's no regulation. it's just trying to figure it out, and like, is that the same? And like, bro, the other day we were all three at one computer. Like, is that the same like SKU? Like no, that one's got an H in it. No, it's not that one. It's that different one.
Like this one right here. You got the Shimano Stratic. You got the FM, and then you got the FL.
And then you have that's advanced stalls. I'll say the VR because bro, they'll have like a million different versions.
Now, what's the difference between?
Miguel's work brain just kicked in. Like I can hear it. Like the way he's talking.
FL, Stratic, and FM. Shimano Stratic FM is an updated version of the Stratic FL with several improvements including line twisting, spools, gear durability, water movement, ball bearings, line roller. So all that shit's different just because that's stupid FL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talking about that, I know I don't want to divert the conversation. If you go back onto the stream, you had it up. Apparently, the Fight Pass is live right now with Misimichi and.
Is that today?
These are just the free matches, if
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, these are the free matches for the event leading up. Like, so what they do is they do like a 24/7 live almost.
Yeah.
But is that today?
Yeah. That's live right now.
Oh shit.
And in addition to that, have you seen the fucking?
Oh, that's Pixley.
Yeah, Have you seen the 311 lineup.
311.
Pull up UFC 311.
Oh, no.
January 18th. Bruh. It's going to be lit. You have Islam with Arman Sarukian.
Oh, this
Then
is
you
why
have Marab with Umar.
this is why
He just accepted that.
this is why Khabib said we're gonna have 2 title fights in one night. It's gonna be a long night for me.
Mm-hmm. Open up the fight.
Johnny Walker, Peyton Talbot,
Mm-hmm.
good fights.
Yeah. They're actually badass fights. So it's gonna be lit.
This guy loses a lot, but he's entertaining. So fuck it, I'll watch it.
Yeah, that's basically the gist of Johnny Walker.
Yeah, Carol Rosa, Eileen Perez.
Yeah, I don't know who those girls are, to be honest
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
I don't know them either.
How's the undercard look? Undercard this upcoming weekend looks good. Like, or even since early prelims. Oh, there's no undercard for it. Okay, so go to this card this weekend. It's not like a crazy stacked card,
310?
but it's I don't know if it's 310. Yes, it is 310.
Pantoja,
So,
Sakura.
Kaya
That's gonna be a
Sakura is a weird case, man. He's never fought in the UFC before, and his first fight is gonna be as a title fight.
Well, Sakura he's like a straight up champion from where is he
Risen.
coming? Huh?
Risen,
Yeah.
Risen is where he's coming from.
That's why it kind of like what happened. The same thing happened to what's his name.
See your ring?
Anyway, but forget all that. Kron Gracie after his last performance, really?
Against Bryce Mitchell, against a higher profile, I would say, opponent. That's all that
who
very
is this
weird.
Kron Gracie guy?
Kron Gracie
This guy
is
looks like-
a Gracie
based on that picture profile that he has here, he looks like they just
You wanna
picked
know what
off
he
a
is,
homeless
Miggy?
guy that looked like he
Miggy,
knew karate.
You want to know what he is? He's a fucking guard puller in UFC.
Yeah, he's in UFC. He started scooting on his butt. But the Shavkat
motherfucker said-
Rakhmonov, Bilal
In a
Muhammad.
UFC fight, bro.
So Bilal Muhammad and Shavkat Rakhmonov was canceled. So now Shavkat is with Ian Gary.
For the number 1 contender spot. I love this fight because someone's losing an O. Someone's losing their O.
Yeah,
Someone's gonna have a 1.
and I honestly want Ian to lose it.
I don't care.
I do.
I like both of them.
I
as
don't
fighters.
like Ian at all.
Well, because you don't like his decisions as a person with his
No.
whatever. but-
He just. When was the last time he actually won? Like actually won by knocking somebody out or choking him out?
What do you mean? He has an undefeated record, Jay.
I know, but a lot of them are decision. They all go to the distance.
Yeah, not everyone is Shavkat Rakhmonov. Fucking 18-0, 18 finishes.
Finishes, yeah.
Bro, come on. You can't compare him to the fucking. That man's a unicorn.
Yes,
He
is.
can lose he can lose almost the next 3 fights. He's still a unicorn, bro.
Yeah, well, look,
18 wins, 18 finishes.
pull
That's
up
a
Ian
unicorn.
Gary. Pull up Ian Gary's record. Period. Just like pull his record up. Let's see what he's got going. All right, so Ian Gary.
Hold on.
Decision. You could have scrolled through there through the years.
Yeah. So like, what's his
So the last 3 fights has won over decision, but then he's got 2 TKOs.
unanimous split? Unanimous KO TKO.
He's got a
right?
good amount of KOs.
Decision
And
KO TKO decision. Like it's a half and half,
yeah, that's pretty good if you ask me.
I guess. And then
Come on, we got Bilal Muhammad as a champion right now, and you talk about I guess.
No, I mean Bilal Muhammad. We're known he's very
That's-
like he's not an entertaining fighter.
I like who was it that said no finishes, 0 finishes in the cage, 0 finishes in the bedroom or some shit like that. They
Yeah.
tweeted out to him. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at what's his name, Davishvili,
There's a lot of decisions there too.
yeah, he
A
doesn't
lot.
finish.
A lot of decisions.
Hmm. He doesn't finish. Except it's just cool to see
So
him
would
fucking
you-
take down
would you say
Olympic
that-
wrestlers. You know.
Would you say that if this fight finishes by TKO, who you think would win? I think Ian
Shavkat.
Gary by TKO.
Shavkat.
Now, if it's winning by submission, I think Shavkat.
I think Shavkat is TKO.
No, I don't.
Pull
I
up
think I
Shavkat.
think Ian Gary has better hands. I think Ian Gary has actually much better hands than Shavkat.
I don't know, man. Could be. No, you just click on him and it'll pull up Shavkat.
Like Shavkat Rakhmonov right into Jeff Deal that gave him a little bit of issues with the head, so he not resorted to the submission, but
See a lot of submissions.
He does have a lot of submissions, but there's some pepper TKOs in there. Either way, the guy's never like he's finished all fights, and there's only there's only 2 fights that went 3 rounds. He's finished majority of his fights in the first round.
Yeah,
the guy is a fucking beast. So
yeah, he's very good, very, 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 very good. But he does have another undefeated fighter in front of him that is also in the top rankings, just like he is.
no, I understand. I mean, they wouldn't put it together if it wasn't a good match, right?
I think it's a great matchup.
Yeah, I just
really
don't want him to win.
I think it's the matchup that we'd rather. I think I'd rather watch this than fucking one of them
Bilal?
go against Bilal. Fuck the belt. This is gonna be more entertaining.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, as a real fight fan, I mean,
Well, what was the deal with Bilal? Why did he pull out?
he's got an injury. He got like bone infection on his
Oh
toe.
shit! Bone infection.
Yeah, he posted a picture of his. See if you can find it. Maybe it's probably on his Instagram. Bilal Muhammad, bone infection. He got a bone infection on his toe, and like it was like all swollen up, like the size of a fucking golf ball almost, basically.
Damn.
And then he posted a picture of it all was stitched up afterwards.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Right, bone infection. Yeah, caught a bone infection in my foot. Had to put a PICC line in my arm for IV antibiotics for the next 6 weeks with no physical activity. Allah's plan is the best plan. I'm sorry to everyone that were coming to see me. I'll be back soon. Inshallah.
How the fuck do you get a bone infection?
It's probably staph, man. It's probably fucking cutting nails and cutting too much, or getting getting an injury on a nail from all the kicks and stuff, and then it just kind of progresses and they don't do nothing about it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think bone infection to me would probably be something way beyond staph.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's more to it. Just in that toe, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a little weird.
I think there was definitely just a cut there, and then some kind of infection that affects specifically the bone. Got in.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, so go back to 311 again. What are you thinking as far as like the lineup goes, right?
311. I mean, I don't think I think 310 is more stacked. But I mean, Islam Makhachev, Arman Sarukian. I think Islam's gonna take it.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of fighters, and they're all saying that Islam is gonna take that.
I think Islam's gonna take it. I mean, Arman is great. Arman is, I think, championship material. But Islam is on another fucking level right now. I think.
And then, what do you think, Merab or Umar? Umar knows how to strike and wrestle just as good.
You know why I can't make a decision on this? I haven't watched
enough of Umar.
I can't say I've watched this more than 2 entire Umar fights. So I feel like I haven't watched enough of him to really say this. In Merab either, I haven't really watched too many of his fights. I mean, at least a few, maybe 4 or 5 even, maybe, but I don't know there. But Islam and Arman, I think I go with Islam on that.
Because this is number 2, Sarukian and Makhachev. And Sarukian was the only guy that Makhachev didn't finish. He went into decision.
Well, he's got other guys that he beat by decision as well. That Arman's not the only guy.
Well, one of the other guys was Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah.
But then he put him away with the knockout.
He's got other decision wins too.
Can you pull up Islam? No, just click on.
You can either way.
Yeah, on his face maybe that will take us to, and then there you go. So go down. Submission, decision, Alexander Volkanovski. Go down. And then the next decision is in a 19 against Davi Ramos and Arman Sarukian. But everything else is a submission, right?
Some other decisions thrown in there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be interesting to see because
go to 310. That's gotta go, and then I want you to just start on the early prelims. Earlier, yeah. Look at this. They've got Chris Weidman fighting on the early prelims. Michael Chiesa fighting on the early prelims. And there's still some more.
Open it up.
The bottom.
Open this.
Yeah. Clay Guida fighting on the early prelims. You've got real UFC veterans fighting at the start of the night, which I think is awesome. Then we can go to the next prelims, Mickey.
Fuck. Can't click.
Dominic Reyes, Anthony Smith. which I think that might be the second time maybe
Anthony
they're
Smith's
fighting.
still fighting, man. Isn't he like close to 40 years old?
So, and then you want to know a cool story? You see the next one under that?
36.
Vincente Luque, which is another UFC veteran, against Themba Garimbo. Have you ever heard of Themba Garimbo? So Themba Garimbo has a really interesting story. He's from Zimbabwe, if I'm not mistaken. And he came over, and before his... Right after his second UFC fight, he posted like so nice to be blessed by God. He won his fight, right? And he posted a picture of what his bank account looked like right before he walked into that fight. He had $7.49 in his bank account. And after posting that and then showing, not only after he won that fight and got some money, he took the money he got and put it all into building water wells for his village back in Zimbabwe. And The Rock ended up leasing him a house.
Oh shit!
After
That's
hearing
pretty cool.
his story, right? And I saw a video the other day where the two finally met. Actually, it shows right there. There's a picture of them two right there in the gym. It was awesome. It was awesome to see them meet. And then he took him to the new house. And then he didn't know it was his house. He just took him to his house. And then he saw in the house that there was like pictures of him and his family. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
cool. It was pretty cool. But I guess The Rock had his own $7 story that he told him and stuff too, which is interesting. And to see him fighting, I was like, after I watched that video, I was like, I want to see him win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Go back out into the prelims. All right. So what else we got in there?
Aljamain Sterling is fighting this weekend
On the prelims.
Bro, that's what I'm telling. And this is still the prelims. We haven't even gotten to the main card yet. Now the main card is
Nick Diaz was canceled.
Yeah, Nick Diaz canceled the fight. So don't think that because you see this early prelims and prelims so stacked that you're gonna have like the most stacked, main card. It's really not that crazy stacked of a main card. If you ask me.
I mean, you don't. Do you really need a main? So go back out. Go back to the main card. You got Pantoja fighting, right? Because I think that's the main thing.
Hit main card on the top.
Yeah, you got Pantoja fighting, and you got Shafkat. That's Cyril gone. I mean, come on. With Alexander Volkov, that should be a good fight right there. I don't know. I don't know how Kron Gracie made it to the fucking main card. Like, this is what I don't understand. Like, how? Why is this even a thing? Why is he fighting Bryce?
I don't know. Bryce said, I want to beat up the Brazilian.
They named this guy after a train.
Well, Bryce is a wrestler, right? So
Choi Do-ho.
Choi Do-ho.
So Choi Do-ho, why is Choi Do-ho fighting Nate?
Nate's got a big mouth. He's funny on the mic.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why they designed it this way. It's just weird
to see like guys like Aljamain on the prelims, but Bryce Mitchell on the main.
What is that picture? UFC 311. They're talking Adesanya versus Prohaska. No, that can't be a thing.
No,
we just looked at it.
No, that's Google's messed up.
Yeah.
What do they have for 312? They already have some stuff booked for 312.
What do we have?
A couple things, and they're teasing some other fights.
Yeah. What's the fight night? 250. Oh, just. Okay, so we don't really know. So 311 is as far as. What about 249? All right, so we don't have anything really going on there. I don't know. That 311, I kind of excited about 311. That's gonna be pretty lit. I think it's gonna be interesting fights. I think it could go either way. 310 could go either way too. I've never seen the Japanese guy fight, so I don't know much about him.
Me neither. I want to watch it though.
Yeah.
I'll be watching this weekend. I told Emily already. I said there's fights this weekend. You got it.
Yeah.
Jackson invited me to go to this drone show on Saturday, but I'm not really interested.
A drone
Saturday
show?
drone show?
Yeah, or a drone convention.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday in the morning is gonna be 36 degrees, so you better bundle that shit up.
I don't want to go anywhere, bro. I already had my ass frozen yesterday.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be
on that.
cold as shit.
If you and him want to come over to watch the fights on Saturday, maybe.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, so that's what we got there.
We can cut it here. We're almost here in an hour.
Yeah, I'm down.
You want to cut it? Sure.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Randy, I hope you got your time out and you thought very hard and carefully about that. UFC
Who's
Jim
Randy anyway?
I don't know, but
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming by.
Next time.
Thanks for coming by, and you're welcome again.
Yeah, just join the chat, man. Have a conversation. Have questions. You know?
I don't know what you were saying. You were just shouting.
I don't know.
Shouting random shit. Shout out UFC Gym Largo in Pinellas Park. Pinellas Park's coming soon, guys. Go check that out. Go get your pre-sale memberships now when they're at the best price you'll ever see them. And then check out Vitality Wellness Centers. Go check those things out, Pinellas Park and 4th Street in downtown. Check you guys out next week. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.